To start live again after all the holidays. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Just started my live, still warming up the cars. Hi, Padiswa. Thank you for joining. Love Marie. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Thank you. Hi, Tiara Queen. Thank you for joining. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hi, Anna's Art Live. Hope you're doing great. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Welcome to my live. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. This is the only place when I'm live where I do mini free readings. If you want a mini free reading with me, then please first name and specific question. Just get yourself to my 123 top viewer. Thank you for the gift because that will make your me pick your question, first name and specific question. Wise Milk telling you that. Ah, you're so kind. Gives a boost to read it. Who doesn't love a compliment? Thank you. Okay, everybody, if you want reading with me today, then you need to donate. It's really easy. Just get on my VIP list. It's a small donation of minimum $10, €10. Just go to my bio. It's my picture first and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift and then I'll add you physically to my list. So when I'm live, 5-minute dedicated readings are for a small donation of $10, €10. Hi, Tinkerbell. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. First weekend of 26. So please let me know what you have planned to celebrate that or just relax before the week starts again. So most holidays are over after Sunday, so we need to go back to normal. Oh my God. What I'm asking for free minis is just to give me some attention on my social media. Just like my live on YouTube, tap my screen on TikTok, follow me, subscribe, like, share my live with somebody that needs some guidance, please. Thank you. I get inspired by you. Ah, so kind. Thank you for the beautiful compliments. I love compliments on Saturday. They are few, so we need to celebrate them, no? Okay, let's start doing some minis. Okay, let's see. Love Marie, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Will my team eventually align and cooperate with me? Okay, let's check. Hi, Chica. Thank you for joining, Michelle. I'm seeing, yes, they're gonna see you as a star, but you need to be consistent. That's really important. Tiara, hello, Sasha. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you. It's Saturday. Wanted to ask, how did Ben feel about me when he bumped into each other on Wednesday? Thank you. He sees that you are carrying a burden or something, but he feels like it's not his problem and he feels relieved. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Girl of the moon, greetings, Sasha. Will me and A get in a relationship? Does he have a crush on me? I'm seeing it coming. So he does has an interest in you, and that could evolve in a crush depending how you play. Because some people, if you don't give them attention back, they just like don't want to get hurt, so they let it be. So hurt a bit back. Acknowledge. Pure Soul, thank you for joining on YouTube. Hi Sasha, will Brad check my stories if I start posting again? I'm getting a yes. Yeah. Leo 11.11. I text Spices. Will he respond? Oh my God. Will he respond? One card flipped. Let's see what your card is that flipped. I'm getting yes, but it's gonna take some time because he has some difficulty in finding the right response. Monolinks energy on my deck. Thank you, Lalime, for joining my YouTube. Wants to continue and like ask a question back or so this conversation wants to keep the conversation alive. Thank you for subscribing, Leo. Dodja, hi sweetie, thank you for joining my live. Will the boss eventually realize that Tom is incompetent? 100%. But it's already, I think people are figuring it out, but they're not showing that. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, I'm a medium, a professional one. I do this work nearly 30 years. My name is Shasha. On TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and this week on Saturday and Sunday as well. So this is the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific question if you want to be picked. My 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok will get priority when I do minis. Of course, they are at random, no guarantee, but if you keep putting your questions in and I can see them for sure, I'll grab them. If you give me a lot of energy, taps my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I'm doing great, Freedom. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing amazing as well. Follow, share, anything that can help me on social media. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you're a returning visitor, thank you for your support. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading during this live with me, then get yourself on my VIP list. Desma did that already. Thank you, Desma, for your donation. It's really, oh, Lily, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining my live. For a 5-minute read, it's just a minimum of $10, €10 when I'm live, so it's really cheap. Just go to my bio. It's my picture, first and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift somewhere over here, and then I'll add you physically to my list. At this moment, one person on my list, and that's D for a 10-minute read. Thank you for your double donation on coffee. Okay, I do in between my 5-minute dedicated readings, mini reads, and they are at random for free, first name and specific question. Keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, and I choose them at random after every read, but my 1 to 3 top viewers get priority, okay? Let's start with Leanne. Will me and Await be in a happy, healthy relationship? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting it's difficult to get in that happy spot. It's all to do with emotions. It's like you both are too scared to get hurt, and that's a pity because past relationships made you meet each other today. So start celebrating life, and if you start, that person will follow you. Hi, Samantha. Thank you for joining. So I do see that if one person can let go of the past, the other one will follow, but otherwise it's toxic. It's like pull and push and mirror. Lily, will I hear from Chepo soon? Thank you for being my top 2 viewers, sweetie. I'm getting yes, but just be patient. I think it's gonna be after the weekend. Samantha, how does Vanessa feel about me romantically? Ooh, my pleasure, Anne. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. She feels like you're very attracted to you, so it's all physical. She's like totally obsessed about your looks. Sarah, how did Wayne feel about me after meeting up today? Let's figure that out, sweetie. Very attracted to you physically. Getting the same card as Samantha. Ooh, our girls are hot and steamy today. Been seen by the other eye. Shiara, is AG interested in me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting not yet. You need to get their attention. Michelle, is B and myself going to be in a romantic relationship? Keep tapping my screen, sweeties. Follow, subscribe, like. I'm getting yes. T, please, how does Dollar feel about me? Sees as a lot of work. Does know that if he puts the work in it and shows physically to be consistent that it's worth it, but he's just at this moment not looking for that. So he sees you as somebody like for in the future to settle down with, but he doesn't want to settle down now. Okay, Tiara Queen. Hello, beautiful Sasha. Hello, Tiara Queen. Has Bob noticed that I'm not posting any more on social media? Yes, 100%. Thinks you're off. Olividiago. Hello, Sasha. General for January, please. Let's check. That's the month of being strong. Say your truth. If you still have no peace, have those conversations. It's time to stay strong. So anything you want, if you like go about it in your power that you are right and believe that, will be successful. Sophia, hello Sasha, will I meet someone interesting this year? 100%, but you need to go more out and about. You need to be social. Um, Leo, I texted Pisces. Will he respond? I answered that already. So Jan, hi Sasha, universe message for me, please. Okay, they need a direction in your navigation system. I think we spoke about that already this week or the week before. Direction in your navigation system, Nushujan, very important. Will I be committed in a relationship with Wayne in 26? I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, your commitment's gonna change in something more committing. Okay, let's look for D. D, where are you? You donated a double coffee. Somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today. That's really easy. Just get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first and second options in my profile, link tree, are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a trade. I'm gonna do the 10 minutes of D and then I'll be back for minis. So in the meantime, keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Please give me some energy. Wake up, wake up. Good for you, good for me. Tapping, liking, liking, liking. Thank you. Okay, D. Let's start doing your reading. I'll be back for minis. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers will get priority, so get yourself there if you want to. Oh, thank you. I can use the energy. Never enough. Never enough. Okay, let's start doing your reading. Okay, Happy New Year, Sasha. Happy New Year, D as well. 26, I choose me. Ah, that's so good. I still went on my dream New Year trip without OD. Oh my God. It was our plans this last year. He saw on my IG story that I decided to go anyway. What is his energy and reactions? He ghosted me again. Yes, on and off. On and off. Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, he saw on your social media that you went on your own. This is like life's changing energy towards you because this person thought that you would never do it without him. I don't know why, but he feels like you're a very confident woman when it's to do with your career and being out and about and organizing things. But with matters of the heart, he feels like you're always like the weak one and needs like a strong man to like pull or yeah be there for them or something. So privately he thinks that you're not a person that has like a lot of confident to do whatever they want. It pleased him in a very positive way that you went anyhow because he's not looking for a person that is like totally needing him for having a life. So he wants that independence, and he thought that on matters privately that independence that you would like that. So it woke him up. It makes him feel looking feeling and looking to you in a different light. He feels like more attracted to you. He does start seeing a future better and lighter. Then we ask his reaction. He was ghosting you because he was hurt. I think that he expected something from you. He's expecting you to cry and to annoy him and to like haunt him and chase him. If he ghosts you and you don't doing that anymore. But then why he's expecting that before was because he thought that you are a person in your private life that needs some like strong man figure to go out and about or to have a life. So now it starts making more sense that you're not that clingy anymore. So at this moment I'm seeing that he's changing his view about you. Changing his view about you. The problem here in changing your view about you is that he wants to know more about you. So I think he will come with a stupid excuse in the next like 5-7 days is what I'm picking up on around that time scheme. I'm getting that he wants to be the one now owning you and deciding what you're doing with 26, because he feels like if he's not controlling you or gonna react on this new version of Desma, you're gonna leave him emotionally and physically. So you're gonna like travel again or go back home or something, is what I'm picking up on. He doesn't know your really plans because he figured out that no, you told him or you showed him that if he would be serious with you, you would be with him wherever that is physically, but you want to settle down. It needs to be something seriously. Otherwise, you're not gonna like wait or change your life. Yes, when I'm doing minis, you can just ask a question, Canadian Banana. Just put your first name, a specific question. But I'm doing now a donated reading, so just give me some time. Yes, that's what I told him. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. So he got that message like very clear. I think it spooked him. That's why he ghosted you, because he thought that you were clingy and needed like that you're like this strong person when it's about career, but like a weak person when it's to do with family matters of the heart. But also like having a he's looking for an independent person, you know, to take care of the household, and he can just like go and get the money or something. Yeah, get the money in. That's the sentence I'm hearing. He has these traditional like views on that, and he thought that you were not like strong enough and that you needed like a man to hold your hand. Um, but now seeing you going to wherever you went without him changed his point of view. And he knows that if you're so strong, you'll just leave him or leave that area. And who says you will come back then to him? So at this moment, he just doesn't know what to do. Really, he just doesn't know what to do. He's like feeling not well, but he's like, he has no emotions. He can't speak about his emotions, sweetie. If he would, if he would tap in his emotions and tell you how he feel, he would say that he would be scared that you will leave him. But he just can't say that. He's raised in a way, or he has kind of background that you can't do that. So now he's gonna invent to give you some hints. So yeah, in the next 6 7 days, he's gonna like throw some like ropes, you know, and see if you grab them. It was our dream to go together for a year. We dreamt it. I went anyway. Best new year of life. Oh, I'm so happy it turned out so great for you. I believe he figured that out as well. Hi, Liv. Thank you for joining. I feel he's hurt. He's annoyed. He feels like he doesn't have control over the situation. Yes, and Sunday too this week, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on is that, yeah, you're gonna hear from him. He's is really like figuring out how to come through. I'm getting that he really realizes that he loves you. I'm getting that it's gonna be a burden to love you, so he knows you're not easy. And if you ever want to settle down with somebody, that's you. So if he could just speak out his feelings, you wouldn't need me. But he doesn't. And the problem is, this is what he's feeling, but he's not telling you. He just runs away from it. And that's what I'm figuring out. I want to know why. Because that would give you so much peace, because you're just like, you know, and feel something, but he's not reacting the same as what he's like projecting. And that's confusing you. And he's gonna speak out. I believe you just need to give him time if you're still interested in him. But I'm getting that you also are still hesitant, because the cards that I have on your feelings towards this situation, hi Sylvia, thank you for joining, is that you just like this kind of reactions, that you can't trust him, that he's always like on and off and not keeping his words, and his emotions are here or there, and then he goes and then he doesn't. You just want to sometimes just give up on it. So I'm getting these two sides. I have this person that finally is understanding who you are and seeing you in the right light, and is really like falling for you, but has like no talent to express himself and is actually frightened of himself. So he's doing nothing. And that's the ghosting that you are going through from him. But it's actually some positive reactions moving behind that curtain of ghosting, because he's just a coward. And then that because he's and a coward is, I don't mean that he's a coward, but it's coward behavior for you. You feel that because you're different. You just say what's on your heart and let's move on. And he's from a different culture, so that it's very difficult for him to express that. And if he express that, it's out there, and then he needs to like, yeah, accept it. So what I'm picking up on is that, sweetie, I'm still doing the donated reading, so you just need to wait. So what I'm picking up on is that you're not ready to let go of him. You're not ready to choose him either. So with everything you went through and all the patience you had, the only advice that I'm getting from Spirit is like, sit that one out still and see with what he's coming. And don't make a decision yet now, but see then what he's telling you, and then really like see how it's physical attitude will be around you. And you need to coach him as well. Like, this I don't like and this I like. I know you did that in the past, but now he wants to learn. So, and then just see how you feel, because this version of this human being, you never got to know that. And if justice is served, you're entitled to know that person after all this effort that you put into this person. That was your 10 minutes. I hope it makes sense, sweetie, because it's so complicated, this guy. I hope that I could get some energy out and answers for you. The oracle card that I'm pulling on top of this reading is Untangle Emotional Dependency. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up as well. When love feels like survival, it's not love. It's fear. You're safe without the attachment. So this is what he's going through, this ghosting. And it's not now anymore because he's not interested. It's not because you're not his highest priority. He's just scared of commitment. He's scared of getting used to you and saying it out loud because you put that ultimatum. And then it's there, and then he can't and then you leave him because he knows he hurt you a lot. So for the same case, you say bye-bye, and then he needs to pick himself up again. And he's weaker than you, Desma. So good luck. Thank you so much. Probably something personally, yeah, for sure. It's possible. Nobody on the list at this moment. Desma was the first one and only one. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Medium Shasha. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and today, this week also on Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow I'll be live as well. This is the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific question. Okay. If you want to be picked, first name and specific question. My 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok always get priority when I do minis. If you want to, but they are at random, no guarantee. So if you want to get picked for a mini, then tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, give me energy, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance today. Everything is very welcome. Thank you. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. I'm so happy you're supporting me also in 26. Thank you. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, then please put yourself on my list. Yes, Sylvia, I'll put you on my list. Just send me your email, an email with your question. Okay, you're next on deck. Once I get your email, I'll do your reading. Thank you so much, sweetie. If somebody wants a 5-minute read next to Sylvia, then get yourself on my list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. Yes, you can get yourself on the list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. That's my picture over here. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. It's a minimum of $10, €10. Or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations, $10, €10, or you can gift a trade. If you want to pay via Ideal because you're Dutch, then send me an email with your question. I'll send an Ideal link of €10 after the live. So otherwise, just use my platforms. I'm gonna change to one platform doing it all, but my boyfriend is still creating that for me. So, and my husband actually. So, yeah, it's gonna be easier in the future. Paulina, will Stavros and I get back together this month? Let's check. I'm getting a yes. A yes. Virgo Moon. Hello, Sasha. Will I travel a lot this year? I'm getting yes, but it's gonna be the second part of the year. So the first part of the year, it's like saving money for it or something, Virgo Moon. But I do see you traveling a lot. Sasha, Tinkerbell, I told you first name, specific questions. Hems, when will Van contact me? Thank you for being my top one viewer. This person has different... Something else is going on. He's chasing somebody else, a female energy. Kevin, hello. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Kevin, I'm doing great. Thank you for joining my live on YouTube. Will my blood report come positive or something I will have to be concerned about? Oh, God, sweetie, don't be concerned. Stress is the worst. I'm not a doctor, but I just pull a card, okay? You're getting just results that you can just like change your, yeah, act on it. So it's going to be okay. So it's like more fixing something. So not panicking. Magic. Hello, Sasha. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. My name is Laura. Lately, I've been feeling so lonely. Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Will someone show up in my love life? Thank you. Let's check, sweetie. Thank you for the rose. Keep tapping my screen. I'm seeing yes. This year, you're going to meet some people. Just trust the process. That's what I'm getting. It's like you need to... You got a bit of track, but you're finding your way back. Let's relax. Just do what your heart is calling for. You'll be fine. I got your mail, Sylvia. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a few minutes still, and then I'll do your reading. Okay, sweetie? Chiara. How does Bob feel that I saw him with his girlfriend? He just doesn't want to be confronted with the past. Yeah. For him, it was like, oh, the past. He felt like you were giving him a look. It made him uncomfortable because he's like over you and he wants you to be over him. Yeah. But you think it's your soulmate, so you don't. Erika, is Eric hiding his feelings from me? I'm getting a yes. It's a person that doesn't show their emotions like really easy. So be aware of that, okay? I'm going to go to the 5-minute read of Sylvia. If somebody still wants a VIP reading today with me, get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, okay? I'll be back for minutes after doing the 5-minute read of Sylvia. If somebody's really interested in that, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. They are at random, no guarantee. But if you want to be picked, then be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer or give me a lot of energy. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, helps all to get my attention. Okay, hi Puma, thank you for joining. Okay, let's get to Sylvia's reading. Sylvia, are you in the live? Please let me know. There she is. Okay, let's do your reading. How can I communicate with deceased loved ones during a personal reading? Sometimes they come through, sometimes not. Often animals, actually always. Okay. There are different techniques that I use. In the beginning, when I felt like not so comfortable and I was in like places where, you know, out and about, like the broodfabriek and para all kind of things, and there's like a lot of foreigners and there's a lot of mediums and the energy is going all places. I asked them or to give me something from that deceased person or a picture of that deceased person. Why? Because then you go in, you can like, and these people who are there who want you to read that person, they connect with them. And how more people you are, like when I do readings with a lot of people, like in a on stage or something, the energy is much stronger. It's easier. Often people are scared to just pick people and read for them. It's easier actually than just doing a one-on-one, because the energy is like really there. So and by doing that, you'll find out that reading those people and talking to them, they answer to a different kind of conduct in a different way. So that's what helped me. And also, if you want to like practice it privately, just take some pictures of people that are deceased and just call them, because then it's easy, because then the next time you can just leave the pictures, because you'll, when a person wants you to talk or thinks about a dead one, you'll feel that energy once you are connecting, even they don't tell you, and then you can just like grab that energy and communicate about it. Because animals, I think it's a personal thing. You as a human don't like humans because of your past. So, and you don't trust them. So you also don't trust them when they're deceased. So this is a personal thing. So people who don't like dogs, they will have difficulties to talk to or connect or know that the person lost a dog, because they don't like them. So I see more that everything is there and everything lives parallel. And then you have two different deaths. And that's really important. And a lot of animals get euthanasia. They don't really die because they're reaching their death date. So they're still very close to us, because my idea about it, or how I explain it for me, and it just really makes sense to me, is that everybody who's born has a death date, but we often don't get to that. So when you don't treat your body, soul, and spirituality, the three units, well in your lifetime, something's gonna go off, and then you'll die before your end date. When you're dead before your end date, and it happens also with people who do suicides or euthanasia or whatever, then it's still a person like me and you, but they just don't have a body. So they're still looking for their body. It's like you parking a car somewhere on a blank deck in a parking garage, and when you come back, it's full of cars and you don't find it. And you're like looking and looking and looking and thinking, okay, it's black, okay. And maybe I'm going to use my key and see if the lights flashes. That's more the energy. They're always looking. So these are also dead people, not stressed people, but they have this stress of their not finding their body and wanting to connect with us, and often with a medium. That's the ones that you often also see in the streets. That's also the ones that when you are in the house, they're like clinging the lights and so on. They're still here because your end date, then you end a cyclist, in my opinion, and then you go, and everybody has like something, came here to do something. So it doesn't mean that if they don't have a body, they can't still do that or create that before they leave. So these energies are easier to communicate with that. So often when you start with a picture, you'll feel the struggle of dying. If you see straight the struggle of dying, it means that that person is still here and didn't pass their death date. They're gonna explain you, I'm still here. You see, I died, but it was not meant to be. No. They will give you that information first. And sometimes it's like really horrific images or senses or smells for me. And you don't want to communicate that to somebody that is hurt, because they're gonna panic. So often you just don't connect to that energy, but you have to, because then you have the aha moment, and you need to translate it as a medium in a more softer situation, like, oh, this person really struggled if they died, and not like they were laying on the road with a car and their head was somewhere over there. So these are things that you just need to practice, and just like anything that you're scared of, you just need to start relaxing and start breathing and just go through that. So that's what I've got for your 5 minutes. I hope it helps. So start with people from your own, or from your family, or maybe from your husband or boyfriend, and then from there move on. What I'm picking up as oracle card for you on this matter is understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. So, don't be scared of them. I mean, they're just explaining. They just are so happy that somebody's listening to them. And even how horrific the images are, you're not connected to them. And if you were, you knew. So, you know, it's just for them, it's also very nice. Uh, um, for them that they can tell their story. Sometimes it's already like very calming them. So that's what I have on that topic. So I hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much for your question. I'll send you a tiki after the live. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic doing this work up and around 30 years now. Only on TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. And this week, also Saturdays and Sundays. So tomorrow I'll be live as well. But next week, I won't be live on Tuesday. So I will be live Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. That will be my day. So know that. So give me a follow so you know when I'm live, because when I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want to be picked for a mini, you need to be my 123 top viewer to get priority. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my live, give me a lot of energy, then for sure I'll grab your question with my eyes. And I do them always in between my 5-minute dedicated donated readings. Desma, thank you so much. You're next on deck. Thank you, Desma. Oh, just a minute. I'm getting the same. Oh, yeah, why is it not showing that? Just a minute. Desma, thank you for another 10-minute read. I got you on my list. You're next on deck. Hi, Debbie. Happy New Year. So nice to see you. If you're new here, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box, or tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, or get yourself on my 5-minute dedicated list. If you want, if you're returning, thank you for your support, and you know how it works. Okay, I'm gonna start doing minis. They're out random, no guarantee. I try to read as many as I can. So tap my screen, follow, subscribe. Thank you. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Clara, a love message. Of course, sweetie. Let's check. Ooh, soulmate love is on its way. Ta-da. Baby, greetings, Shasha. What made Brad choose Isabel over me? Happy New Year. Happy New Year as well. He's more attracted to that person. And it's also more like, yeah, it's more attracted to that person, loves that person more. Also, what they want from life in the future, it fits their goals. Miss Aquarius, hello, Shasha. Will someone within the company report there's legal actions? I'm getting nobody's caring about that at this moment. I think they know, but they just don't want to address it. Cecilia, would Tom, my crush, will like the video I'm thinking posting on social media? 9 of Cups, yes, 100%. Cecilia, yes, we did that. Suzanne, what's coming my way forward, Sasha? There are minis. I'm seeing that you're gonna find emotionally where and you belong this year. You have a message from me, darling. Yes, of course, Debbie. Let's check. Oh, you need to connect with spirit more. Give it some more priority. Love Marie, will my relationship with F improve? No, I have the death card. I mean, it's the end. But something new is happening. Annalisa, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Will me and my boyfriend get back together? I'm getting no, because this person doesn't want to. You don't know how, Debbie? Let's figure that out for you just in a second. I'm getting that this person expects something more from you or something, why you broke up. He's looking for an answer. So having a conversation would really help. So maybe take the lead in that, because if you're doing nothing, I'm not seeing any difference happening, Annalisa. I talk with them, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, got you. Maybe start with pulling an Oracle day card. I'm feeling that you're too close up. So what it means is that your sixth sense is closed, that your third eye is closed. So you can like massage it with the clockwise. So you open that up. You can also like do a lot of breath exercises, Debbie. And when you're breathing, you need to feel your skin and the space next to it. You know, like where do I end and where next begin? Because then you'll feel that there is a big aura space before, you know, till where can I feel and where my skin ends. So you start accepting also the things around you, your auras, your angels, your helpers. You need to start feeling them. It's like you want to talk to them and listen to them, but you want to keep them from a distance because you're too scared, like they're gonna get into you or something. They won't if you don't want to. I'm already, but talking doesn't work both ways yet. Yeah, so you need to feel the answer. You know, it's like putting direction in your navigation system. Spirit is a navigation system like maps or ways, and you need to put the direction where you want to go. But you don't do that with words. You don't say, I want to go to that school or that address. You feel that you're there because you deserve it and it makes you happy and warm. So it's like you want a new house. You're not going to put, I want a new house. You're going to take time and meditate how that new house gonna feel for you, what you feel that you deserve now. And you don't look to price tags or places or physical things. You just really like, and if you don't know, then you go house shopping and you start feeling how houses feel, and then say, this is the feeling I love, and this is the not the house, the feeling of it. Because if it's good to the eyes, it's good to the soul, you know? And then that's the feeling you put in your navigation system. This is what I deserve. And then what spirit brings it and how, it doesn't matter as long as you get that experience. So this is something you need to practice. Stop, you're too much in your head. Olivia, love reading, please. Of course, sweetie, let's check. I'm getting your need to, yeah, connect with people that have the same passions. My pleasure, sweetie. Luna, will Alberto regret losing me? I'm getting yes, and will then take action and come back to you from out of nowhere. Okay, I'm looking for Desma, because Desma donated for 10-minute reading. Desma, where are you, sweetie D? You donated for a 10-minute read. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you want to mini read, first name and specific question if you want to be picked. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but my 1 to 3 top viewers always get priority when I do minis. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, then get yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, and the donations are minimum $10, €10 for a 5-minute dedicated reading during this live. You can also give a train and then just put your question in the comment box. Only one person on my list, and that's Desma. I'm going to do Desma 10 minutes because she gave me a double donation, and I'll be back for minis after that. So keep tapping my screen. Ready on 11.5k likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. Follow me if you're new here because I'm often live. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance today. Thank you. And like and subscribe on YouTube. Happy 26. Have an amazing year. Great health, great wealth, great happiness. Okay, Desma, let's start your reading. Hi, Sasha. Second reading. Thank you. Why did Odin text me to hurt me saying he has another girl if he loves me? Because he's scared, sweetie. But I'll go deeper in that. But that's really, he's so scared. He's seeing if you're really going to stick with him. Last New Year, he broke my heart, but my energy changed and came back. 26, I can't ruin another year. Self-worth is my priority. It's exhausting. Okay, let's concentrate from your point of view. So why did he say that? That's step one. Okay, so the first step, what I'm picking up is he texted you that he has a girlfriend once he realized that, or he wasn't aware that you went on that trip on your own, because he had this idea that you are a person that needs constantly attention, that when he will like settle with you, he will has no life because you need him like all the time. You going on that trip by yourself created a new view, because that's why emotionally he disconnected. There is no girlfriend. Probably, yeah, he does have girls where he has booty calls with, if I can be so blunt, but that's not it. It's not what he means. So he wanted you to move forward because he thought that settling down with you would be for him like jail. You going on your own trip created new perceptions for him. It's like world-changing experience, and oh, in the future maybe this is the one. Because remember, he has pressure of his family to settle down as well. And yes, he has some girls that he knows, but nobody of those girls are serious. First, second, they're all very young, and third, they are not like really caring people, because that he knows from you. You're a caregiver, you know, you take care of him, you care. He, you cared for him or helped him out in difficult situations when he needed help. You did it for him, and you said you would, and you did. So he knows he can like count on you. These are values that are very important when you think about settling down. So that's why he's pushing you away before of knowing that you can be independent in this relationship. So the thing is, I don't know why he thinks that you are such a pushover, that you're such a scary little mouse, because if I read your energy, you don't. So maybe you project that energy towards him when you're with him. At this moment, what I'm picking up on is that he's really looking for somebody to marry. I'm seeing going out a lot. So this girlfriend, that's just one of the girls. He's shopping around, but nobody's matching. Nobody is matching your care, your warmth, your beauty, your, you know, you are friends as well. And it's not easy to find. So, but this moment, he's just getting frustrated. So, you know, what I'm picking up on is you should like play that you're in love with somebody else as well, sweetie. And I do see you being interested in somebody else. So, okay, if we, you know, in this situation, if I can be like frank, and you're saying, I don't want to waste and ruin another year, you should take matters in own hands. And matters in own hands in this situation with a person thinking like that and being emotionally so confused and acting out so weird and saying things that I don't see that is real, I would just move on or create a persona online or whatever that is moving on. Because you moving physically created that you connected with him again. You moving on created that he connected with you again. So every time you are done, and it's not only the physical thing, it's also the emotional part, that you just like think, you know, I'm too good for this. Because okay, the reality is you can wait around and act that you're moving on. That was a bit the reading before, and then he will like cling on you again because he's going through this situation that he's going out and find a second you and is not finding that. But it takes time, of course, before he realizes that. And as long as he thinks that you have nobody, he can take the time that he wants, because he always thinks that he can just like sue you, get you back. So is that somebody you want to settle down with? Is that somebody you want to have kids with? Is that somebody you want to share your financial situation with? Do you really want to connect physically your life and your future to somebody like that? That's our questions you should ask yourself. I'm thinking to just remove him a friend's social media. That might help me. Yeah, because one thing we just need to acknowledge is what spirit is telling me. You do you, you know that, but that's what I'm getting from spirit. And that is that this version of this person, you don't want to settle down with that. This version of this person you don't like. And we never know a whole person. Nobody knows you as a whole person. You figured that out now. He saw a new side and he's reinventing you. So it's very strange that people think they know you because or that you think you know somebody, because they're always like, I'm surprised, I knew this person for 5 years and they screwed me over. Yeah, because you just know them for 5 years and you saw a version of them. Nobody knows a person like you know yourself, because you're only with yourself 24 hours a day from the beginning till the end. So, and you have different layers, because I say people are like onions, they have different layers. So you never know what it's going to trigger. It's the same if you buy a horse that has an age. You don't know what will trigger or what they went through in the past. The same with dogs. That's why when you adopt a dog, you take a pup as young as possible if you have children, because you don't know what their triggers are. So the most, even they look quiet and they are in this version of being kind, just a firework or something can change them to a horror or a killer animal. So the thing is the same here with people. That's why it's so scary to connect with people, because we believe that we know them, but our intuition says we don't. So I don't believe that people are bad, but show bad behavior. So at this moment, I'm seeing that he's showing a lot of bad behavior your way. And you know a version of this person, and that version you don't like. So you should break, in my opinion, with him and then see if he reconnects. And I'm not going off if you want to donate your next Sunday. So what I'm picking up on is, I just started my life, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on is that it's really, really, really important now that you can close emotionally, spiritually, and physically and take your energy back, Desma, as you did in the past. That you don't want this kind of version of this person. So when they then misses you or feel that there's a timeline now coming, and they're also not getting younger, and they also have pressure of their family, then they will have to reconnect with you. But then you need to start negotiating which version, or see which version will be brought to you, and you need to realize if that's enough for you to feel safe to settle down with that. And I think you will end up to the conclusion of no, because hesitant people stay hesitant. And I feel like you're ready to settle down. You're saying in your question, I don't want to ruin another year. I don't think you're ruining another year. I feel that you are, through this issue, evolving in understanding that you have much more power than you give yourself credit for. Because the moment you're gonna push back and understand that you're rejecting this version of a person, you're not rejecting the person, and then always keep a door open that somebody can get acquainted with you of the past and then see if they got it or not. Because that's the second thing. You can't change people. People can only change themselves if they see it's a problem. So if you say, and that's why as long as you give attention to this version, this person will never change. Because one, they don't acknowledge it. Second, they don't think it's wrong. And third, so if you reject it, also energetic as physically, then they will have to bring their A game. So then maybe they're gonna change. Maybe that's what, otherwise you just keep them and you support them not to change. Because people only change if they need something, if they're in love, if they want something. Otherwise, why? People are like children. They need a reward. They will go on a diet if. They will go on if. They will stop smoking if. But if they're just going to stop smoking just for their health and they're not really sick, often they don't get to that. But if they have a very severe illness and they know they're going to die, then they can quit. Then I'm like, yeah. But it is like that. That's how the world works. That's how humans are. We are, in my opinion, very lazy creatures. And we all are. The one is better in hiding it than another. But we want a gift. That's why people run a lot or get very sporty, because they get addicted to the adrenaline. If they wouldn't get adrenaline, they wouldn't even run or be active. This is how the body works. The oracle card that I get on this whole situation is face your fears. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on and it will lose its power over you. And I think that this card is about you not wanting to cut off this relationship. Spiritually, emotionally, and physically, because you think you're going to lose him. And as I saw in the past reading, not this one, but the one before, you're not ready yet to let it go, because you feel like you invested so much and you didn't see the better version of himself. And you're feeling in your gut that it's coming, but it's only going to come if you say goodbye to this version. So I think it's all connected. That's my opinion. But you do you. I'm here. I will always support you. But I think you didn't waste another year. You just grew and be more yourself. So you can now really determine with whom you want to settle down and make a good decision for yourself, because you learned a lot this year about yourself, Desma. And you know, before you start a life with somebody, you need to know yourself really well, because otherwise there are two foreigners meeting and that's going to be a disaster. It works like that. Lydia, thank you for donating. Lydia, you're next on deck. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great the first weekend of 26. I'm a professional psychic. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Medium Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, but this week I'm live on Saturday and Sunday as well, and Monday, not on Tuesday, not on Wednesday, yes on Thursday, yes on Friday. That's the way how that's the dates for this week that I will be live. When I'm live, I do mini free readings, but they are at random, no guarantee. So sorry, the cards are falling. So if you want a free reading, first name and specific question. If you don't put your first name and a specific question, I will not pick your question. So please put a first name and specific question. If you don't want to share your name, then just put an initial. That's fine for me as well. It's easier for me to read as many as I can if people put their initial and first name, or and there's specific questions. There are one card read, the free ones. I choose them at random after every read, but my 1, 2, 3 top viewers always get priority. Yes, Sylvia. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me for a small donation when I'm live for $10, €10 minimum, get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. That's my picture over there. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation, $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, I'm going to do a few minutes, and then I'll get to Lydia's reading. If somebody still wants a 5 minutes, you need to donate in the next 20 minutes, okay? Otherwise, I'll close my VIP list. Ash, no, I didn't get anything. Ash, there's no. How did you donate? Via coffee, via Hipsy, via PayPal? Just let me know, okay, sweetie, so I can check. Luna, does only love Brie? I'm getting this person didn't go through. I only have Lydia on coffee. Maybe it will still happen, but not at this moment. I'll just refresh again and check. No, only Lydia. That's nothing. No, didn't go through, sweetie. I'm seeing that this person thinks the world about them, but they feel sometimes and sometimes not. Sometimes not. It's not like consistent. I did it through coffee. I'll check my cards as well. Yeah, it didn't go through, but maybe it takes some time. Pretisha. Will Kavindra reconcile with me in our broken marriage? Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm getting yes. It's just gonna take some time. You just need to be patient. Also, yeah, you need a break. And I don't know if somebody's like ill in the family or something, it's gonna bring things back together. So this is just give that person time to heal. Sophia, is there going to be a plot twist in my team this year? I'm getting yes, that message is on its way. Shreya, does Akash think of me about the time we had together since everything ended? No, they're just busy with their career. Baby, hi Sasha. Why does Albert check what I post in social media if he's now moved on with someone else? So disrespectful. I'm sad. Just out of interest. Not because he moved on, he's not interested in what you're doing. He was always very inspired by you, so that doesn't change. He's just not connected in love, but he can still be interested in you as a human being, what you're doing. Caroline, any message for me today? You need to connect with spirit more. It's like you're running away from it because it's too like you have so much death around you, or like lost projects or mistakes or something. So you're running away from that, but you need to heal. And something that is lost is a presence in disguise. So you need to go through that and accept that. You know, it's accepting the good and the bad. You can't be spiritual and only use it for good things or for things that makes you happy. I know it's really painful, but find a balance in that. Charmaine, will things get better and stronger between me and Claudio? I'm getting yes, just give it time. It's like you need to like adjust each other, get each other's vibes, gel, but then find the glue first. But you're making something that starts to glue better. Luna, is love coming my way? Luna, please keep tapping my screen. We're already on 18K likes, 19K likes on TikTok. Follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Yes, soulmate connection is coming your way, Luna. So be ready for a complicated relationship, because soulmate connection, you know, everybody wants a soulmate connection, but you know, it's very like revealing because they also reveal things that you don't want to see from yourself, or you manipulate a bit from yourself. They will reveal that as well. So it's very nice in the good, but it's also very like painful in the bad, because that's being vulnerable. It's vulnerable in the nice things, but also in the hurting part of yourself that you are not wanting to deal with. And then they come crying to me, yeah, you told me it's a soulmate, but he's only hurting me because he's making me aware of all my trauma. I'm like, yeah, that's soulmate connection. So that's really overrated by movies and so on, that's the right love. So you better sometimes just have like a daughter to be your soulmate, or a dog, than having your husband to be a soulmate. Is love coming my way? Tap my screen, like and share. Love, love, love. Everything is love. Ah, Ash, your reading, your payment went through. You're number 2 on my list, okay? Ash, it went through. I got it on coffee, so probably it took a bit of a while. Thank you from PayPal. Okay, I'm gonna go to Lydia's reading. She donated me a cup of coffee. Lydia, where are you, sweetie? I did it again. It did work this time. Yes, it worked. It worked. You're number 2. I'm gonna do Lydia's reading, and then I'll do back to back Ash your reading. Okay, so I'll do the 10 minutes. First 5 minutes Lydia, and then the 5 minutes Ash. So stay in the live, okay? In the meantime, I'll be back for minutes after that. If you still want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to donate in the next 15 minutes. If you don't, we'll do the collective readings. Otherwise, I'll do some minis and do some VIP readings still. So it's up to you if you want to keep me live or not. If you want a 5-minute dedicated with me, then just go to my bio. First and second options in my platform, in my profile, my link tree, are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal, me, Medium, Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10 and euros, or you can gift a train, okay? Yes, it's raining. It's not so cold. Yesterday was 16 degrees, but I'm coming out of 3 months of 40 plus degrees, so I feel that it's cold. But I don't think if you're coming from Holland that you think it's cold here, but it's still raining. Yeah, we have problems with pieces of a storm that was hitting Madeira when it was New Year. Yeah, yeah, but I was 3 months in 45 degrees, so I'm cold like hell. If it's like 120 degrees, I'm dying. My kids too. Yeah, Madeira is a part of Portugal, but that's an island. I'm not there, but it's beautiful. Yeah. You live in Italy. That's beautiful. I love the food. I'm staying in Portugal at this moment. Yeah. But in the mainland, not on in Algarve. I was first staying in Algarve. That's much warmer than here. But yeah, it's outside. I was this morning. It was like 15, 16 degrees and the sun. If the sun gets out, we go 20 plus, but we still have like a few days of like rain. I think it was like quit on Monday, Tuesday, something like that, because of the storm. Oh, yeah, we had 4 months no rain, so a few days rain doesn't matter. 2 degrees. Oh, I would die now. Before I was so used to it, Sylvia. Now I'm wearing a ski coat when it's 20 degrees. and and a hat, a wool hat. I'm cold. Your body changes like in 2 years. It just can't deal with it anymore with the cold. There was like a huge pile of snow in the Netherlands. Yeah, finally. It's so not fair. All the time I was in Holland and in Belgium, it rarely snowed with Christmas. And then I move and then it starts snowing there. It's so unfair. No, I'm not spoiled. I'm cold. Because 45 degrees is hot. It's too hot. And under 20 is too cold. Why can't it just be like 30? 30, 28, 30. I just want those temperatures. Then I'm fine. Now it's too cold. Even my hands, they turn like really white. It's really cold. Yes, I do that. Yeah, yeah. But that's different. Being in a cold bath or an ice bath is different than being like all day in a cold area that isn't cold in the past, but now for my body it is. Yes, I know, Ash. Don't worry. I can take it. I know you're so kind. But it's so weird to experience that. When we moved here in the beginning, no, when I moved when I was 25 to Israel, and it was the same degrees as here. People were buying these really heavy coats, like ski coats, and I was like, they're crazy. It's hot in here. How can you wear these coats in the winter? But after 2 years, I was buying those coats as well. And here in this country, it's the same. You just get used to it. We have snow. Yes, don't know how much yet because I didn't check. You're just staying inside, Debbie, running away from snow. But it is the time to make beautiful pictures because it's very rare. Because I lived long time in Belgium and Holland, but no, it's not every time snow. Okay, I'm gonna go to Lydia. Lydia, where are you, sweetie? And then I'll continue with Ash 5 minutes read. If nobody donates, then I'll go to the collective after doing those two reads. There is, yeah, it is. It is. It's so funny. Okay. Hi, I got a communication from my ex Nixon since New Year, right? We keep talking, even they just 10, 20 minutes a day. What is his intention towards me? Where he's connecting, heading towards? What does he wants from me? Please and thank you. Okay, let's figure out what is happening between you both. Back to. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Debbie. Inflammation. Take some Kermic. A lot of Kermic. Again, not a doctor, but it's often drink a lot of water and take a lot of Kermic. It's inflammation. That's what I'm picking up. But again, not a doctor. Please check it with a doctor. Okay, I'm going to go to Lydia. What's going on between you both, sweetie? Okay. And what is this communication about? Okay, what I'm picking up, Lydia, is that this person is a thinker. It's a person that doesn't easily connect with other human beings. So, yeah, take turmeric, curcuma, the fresh one, the small ones, and a bit of honey, and in hot water, drain it, or blend it and drink it as a smoothie. So what I'm picking, and a lot of lemon. What I'm picking up on is that this person is a very close person, but it's a person that is very, very smart and is very engaged with you because you are smart as well, Lydia, in his opinion. I'm feeling that in the beginning, he was like very attracted to your smartness because you have this way of communicating that you get him or something, because he's not like very easy in, yeah, it's just a special person, but you get him. And that's the communication about. So in the beginning, that was it all about. It was just about the communication, just having a connection with a human, and that gets him. That was agreeable. He didn't want to do. He doesn't want to move forward at this moment because in the past, it's just not an option for him. It's like every time he felt more or wanted more in a connection, the other person didn't want to. So he's not aware, Lydia, that you want more. I do see you falling head over heels for him. Again, it's a person that is not used to a lot of relationships. So you need to take it step by step. But you need to take a bit the lead in this. So it's like you have these conversations, but if you want to change them to a more like flirty or more like kinky or something, you know, moving forward to like a possibility of getting his attention, that it could be something more, you will have to find a way to turn it around because he doesn't. He's already so happy with this communication that is happening that he will like, yeah, but it's up to you. He won't get there either. So you have the control buttons here. If you keep communicating as you do, nothing's going to change because this person just is scared of it. Doesn't even crosses his mind because he has so much it did in the past, but he burned himself, so it just doesn't cross his mind anymore. He only thinks that when people are connecting, it's friendship is like the highest available. So he's not going to change it. You have the control button, and if you want to, then just like change that conversation. It's up to you. It's in your hands. So what does he want from it? He just wants friendship, and he wants just to continue as it is. He doesn't like need more or need less. He's enjoying that. I feel that he doesn't have a lot of people around to connect with, so I do feel him have love for you, but not in. He's suppressing that love feeling, Lydia. He does has love for you, but he's suppressing that because of the past, that it always turned out in nothing, and that he's always a friend. He always is befriend, you know, he's always gets friend zoned. That's the word I was looking for. So he hopes that in the future, maybe you can like go on trips and have like physical getaway, but just as friends. So yeah, he has a lot, you know, everything is on the table. Everything is on the table, and it's up to you what you want to explore. He knows that you are a person at this moment that your career is the most important, and he's very aware of that. So he just wants to be a friend to support you, and hopes that he will be out of that friend zone one day, and that you will start building like little butterflies in your stomach. So he does love you, but he's suppressing that. So this could be a relationship if you want it to be, and the movement towards that and the space and the timeline, it's in your hands. This person is not going to blow it up. I'm not going to blow it off. Yeah, but that girl is just, it's because the one that he loves is not available again. But it's a friend zone. It's a platonic kind of relationship. It's you know, It's like friends with benefits, a bit like that. No, it's going nowhere. He's just, he parks himself till you are where you want to be and you're his true love. And if you never choose him, then he will just always be around. It's this, people that fall in love with the person and that person befriends them because they're not ready for it. So they're ever their friend because they hope that one moment they will like figure out they're in love with them as well. And then they want to be on the front row. This kind of energy I'm getting. And the oracle card that I'm pulling is face the consequences. Your actions triple beyond the moment. Stand in your truth, accept that follows, and it guides you to growth. So you're totally in control. This person is just killing time till you see him or want him or are in a space in life where you can really connect with and come back to me for free therapy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Get that. But I'll just like see what's the meaning of your connection. And you are not meant to settle down with him, in my opinion, and spirit. I know you're 5 minutes past, but I'm seeing the moon. So I think that this person will never, as he is now, maybe he will change, but the version that he's showing towards you, that you're accepting, will only, it will be an illusion. I do see that there's soulmate connection, but for him, he's not enough to settle down. You can't, it can be soulmate, but you also want a kind of lifestyle. You have this very predicted image what life you want, and he can't give that to you or be a partner to create that together at this moment as he is. So this is like a no-go if you want to get what you deserve. So the only way to inspire him is you moving forward to your goals and see if he can catch up or not. And if not, then your soulmates and your friends. I mean, that's fine as well. It doesn't need to be your relationship. So, that's a bit what is going on here. Okay, I'm looking for Ash. Ash, where are you? It's a good friend. And it's better to have a good friend than close to you. Life is harsh sometimes, and it's nice to have somebody around you that you can like trust 100%. It's better than being married and being unhappy, even you love that person. Yeah, and it's worth a lot to have a good friend, because finding a good friend in this life, it's difficult. It's really difficult, Lydia. So I would just, in my opinion, if I see the cards, I would not close the door of finding your true love. And because that's an energy. If you feel like that's going to be your true love, then spirit will not bring a new love into your world. I think you deserve that. I started to date him. He turned shit. Yeah, because it was too much pressure. I'm getting him as a hermit. So it's a person who is a bit like, didn't get, his brain is wired, in my opinion, in a different way. Again, I'm not a doctor, but that's what I'm picking up. So he sees life and acts life in a different way than you feel comfortable. And you have a big heart. So that's why he loves you, because you get him. I think that a lot of people don't get him, but he doesn't get you. So if he doesn't want to learn to get you or understand your love language and so on, he just keeps to what he thinks is correct, and you just need to like swallow it. And you're not like that. So you deserve somebody to be as well as you, fertile. So I don't see, with this version of him at this moment and how he's progressing life, being a right fit for you. Okay, Ash, where are you, sweetie? I'm looking for Ash. Ash, where are you? My pleasure, sweetie. Whatever you choose, I'm here to support you. But no, that's what I'm getting for information that I want to share. So take that in consideration. Hi, Shirley. Welcome on this beautiful Saturday. Okay, Ash, I'm going to do your reading. Can I have a love reading, please? If you need a more specific question, just ask. Yeah, you can just like jump in, Ash, on the comments if you want to move the reading to a more specific question. But I'll start with the general on love. Is that okay for 26? Let's start a general. I feel we need to start there. Okay, I'm seeing 26 gonna create new opportunities. Again, new opportunities. Be aware, opportunities, not love connections, opportunities. The most important is you to be very grounded and selfish in those choices. It's like, Ash, you're always creating love connections when they're actually a child or looking for a mother, a child, they are a child figure, or they're looking for a psychologist or a coach. It's so important that you stay grounded. This year, a lot of opportunities will come, but a lot of them are having the same baggage as past connections. And this year, you need to like figure out which to say yes to and which to say no to, because otherwise, you're gonna waste another whole year. Happy New Year, sweetener. Thank you. The best wishes on health, happiness, and love. So what I'm picking up on is that you need to stay grounded, and how you stay grounded in these new opportunities coming your way. So again, you don't need to go look for them. They will be presented to you while you're living your life. Is that you need to concentrate on your career, Ash. I know it has nothing to do with love, but that's important. Yes, I do see you traveling for your job or for the way that you're earning or studying to get a job. I'm seeing some traveling happening there, or maybe going on a stage or something. I do see that those connections are coming from another country or people of another background. I do see that they want to settle down where you're living, so this is not like you need to move for them. So I think they have a different nationality. So I'm seeing that new love is coming in, more potential lovers are coming in. One of them will like stick out because this is the person that went through a lot coming from a foreign country. So it could be that they're coming from a country where there was a war and something, that they are a refugee or something. I don't know why, but that's what I'm picking up. I'm getting they are legal, so that's not a problem, but they have a story. And they also want, once you know what poverty is, you want to make something from yourself. So they're very career driven. I'm getting that the most important is that you're always attracting people that are not honest. So really, before you commit to somebody, really know if they're honest. I see that true love coming in, that is from a different background, that comes from a troubled path, that got this new opportunity and really is career driven. That is all what I'm picking up. Has a tendency of not being faithful in the beginning. So it's somebody that will be a friend or an acquaintance, because they're not there yet to settle down. I see that first a friendship will emerge, and then the realization of soulmate will come later. No, you didn't meet them yet. You'll meet them on the path of concentrating on your career. So anything to do for career in your life in 26 that you want to achieve, you should prioritize that, because on that road you'll find love. You'll find this connection, because that career, yeah. And your career, before you get the benefits of it, because it's going to be positive for you as well. Thank you, Sylvia. I'm getting that you need to like put a lot of energy in that. So that's why that love connection isn't there yet, because you need to make it happen. So 26 is for you. Actually, the main achievement is a career, step up of the ladder, of the career ladder, whatever you want for yourself, financially, more abundance. And on that road, you find love, but it's on that road. So that's like secondary. And I know you want to find love, and in your head, it's like primary, but you just need to like understand that if you accept that this is how it is, and you can like put your attention to career and then to love, everything's going to be more everything's going to flow better. Otherwise, you're working against the energy. Yeah, it is. Yes, something very creative, something that you emotionally like really want. You're gonna earn money with that. It's through that. And I think that this relationship is a person with a voice. So yeah, this is really a creative career opportunity that you need to like embrace now. Yes, and now it's the time, Ash, to go for it. And that should be your highest priority. Fall in love with that music career, and then the real love will come automatically. The the oracle card that I'm picking up for your reading is understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. So yeah, you go, you fly, you become famous, girl. Go, 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 go. Thank you so much for your donations. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I'll be live tomorrow at 1 o'clock GMT PM time. Okay, 1 p.m. GMT time. I'll be live on Monday as well at the same hour, then Thursdays and Fridays. I will not be live this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. So know that. Okay, if you still want a reading with me, then first name and specific question. I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'll go to my collective reading. Well, if you want to be picked as a mini question, because they are at random, no guarantee, you need to put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, and like my live. Okay, hello Sasha, Happy New Year. Can I have a message for the stars of 26, Nimira? Happy New Year as well. You need to start stepping back a bit and really get in your energy and become very creative, because a super idea will come out and change your life. Magic girl. Hi Sasha, will my cousin Belle marry Becky? No, I'm not seeing that. Poppy Cave. Hello, Sasha. Happy New Year. Happy New Year as well. And Eve. Let's see who's next. I saw Shirley. Where are you, sweetie? Any good coming my way in January? Feeling a little low today. Yeah, I felt it. Yes, some career opportunities are coming your way. Focus on that. That's your highest priority. And any spirit message from me? Yes, of course, sweetie. You need to work hard before you physically see a result. So if you're doing something and you're not getting the physical results yet, you just need to keep putting some more effort in it. We're not babies. We don't need a star or a sticker every time we do something. Just keep going. The result will come. So keep yourself motivated. Am I going to university? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting, yes, the sun is on its way. It's so weird how you're always feeling me. Yes, it is. I feel it. Debbie, will I see Esma in January? I'm getting no. Christia, will Chris and I get back together? I'm getting yes. Will be asked. I can't do nothing about it because here the sound is working. So I hope it's working, sweetie. Luna, does Tom think Brie is prettier than me? No, but is attracted more to her. It's nothing to do with pretty. It's more with attraction. Tawa, please, what did Basit think of me, please? Yeah, feels like you're looking for a serious connection and they're not ready to like give that to you. So he wants to keep you around for in the future once they are at that space in life. They just can't offer you what you're wanting. Will I go to school this year? I'm getting yes. Will I be so happy already to see him? Last seen was 15 March, last video. Of course you will. Will Justice spend my birthday with me on Monday? I did that reading, and the message was he's gonna try. He wants to, but I think something's getting in something will interrupt it. So I'm getting a no, but his intentions is yes. B, will someone help me with my school situation? Yes, 100%. Ash, will I pass for my audition if we're to sign in? Of course. Simita, does Matteo think of me? No, I'm not seeing. I'm feeling that Matteo is busy with other issues in life. He's not really in a happy space. Simita, does Matteo think of me? Yes, started thinking of you again. He was done, but he started again. And will B contact me this year? I'm getting yes out of nowhere when you don't expect it. Anna Marie, is Dolino now feel irritated because of me? 100%. Did that in the past, still doing it now. Abdul or B? I can't tell you that, Mama T. You know that. And please put your first name in the question if you put a specific question. Luna, will I find someone to settle down? Yes, of course, if you put it as your highest priority, but you don't. You're scared of it. Luna, will I find someone to settle down? Then you need to put it as your highest priority. Shirley, please wait for me. I'm doing the... Okay, of course, no problem. Just let me know when you donate, sweetie. And does Amos' dad love me? I'm getting 4 of cups. Yes, a good situation is coming up. Okay, so I'll do the collective and then I'll be back for minis and the reading of Shirley, okay? My pleasure. Let's do the collective reading first and then I will be back for minis, okay? Till Shirley donates and then I'll do still some oracle readings today. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. The collective reading. Keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I'll be back for minis after doing the collective reading from today. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Oh, I'm pulling the card of the world. So this beautiful first weekend of this new year is about world-changing experience. The energy is there. As came out of different readings I did today, like Ash, she needs to like really focus on her like music career because she can make it reality. So it is a collective, but it is for everybody. This energy in this January of this month, it's here. So again, like yesterday in the reading, it was very important to know what you want and to like really focus on that. Again here, it's reminding us we need to focus on what we want. We need to prioritize because we have like a small vacant or an opening in time, like a curtain opening with a lot of energy to create what you want physically. And it's going to be beautiful because it's the world. So what I'm picking up on is get to know yourself, spend time with yourself. You know, your friends, your boyfriends, your husband, your wife, your kids, they will be all there tomorrow as well. But at this moment, it's very important to connect with yourself and to give yourself a lot of attention to know what you want. Because you can also be manipulated by feeling that you think you need something by somebody else, and they will start using your energy because you will start wanting that. And then you wake up in 2 months and you're somewhere where you didn't want to because you decide where you're going, but people can manipulate that you think you want to go there. So that's why it's so important this weekend to like really be and sit with yourself and know what you want. And when you get like a message, is this you or is it somebody that claims to love you or care for you or claims to know you better, that is ridiculous, because you're the only person that is 24 hours with you. Even your mother doesn't know you through and through. They all know versions of you, and they all have an opinion about a version of you. But the only person who knows it all is yourself. And the funny part is, we are always hesitating to know what's good for us. So really take some time to know what you want and figure out that what you feel, and it's not a word, it's not a picture, it's a feeling. What do you feel that you deserve? Because when you feel something, people can't manipulate that. If you feel that you deserve something and you put that in your navigation system, because spirit is a navigation system like Waze or maps, you put your direction and there you go. That's why you're a creator. You create your life path. So then you will always end up as a winner. And the good thing is, it sounds selfish, but it's not. If you're a winner, then that winner energy will ripple off on others. Because if you have no money, you can't help somebody with money. If you're not happy, you can't help somebody to happiness. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody. So that's why it's so important this weekend to connect with ourselves and to really figure out what we want, because January is the month to manifest. And I hope it helps. Thank you so much for the collective. Okay, let's see. I didn't get the donation of Shirley yet, so let's do some minis. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. If you're new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support again in 26, as in 25, and so on. Thank you, thank you. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. My next live will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. Please give my post that I post every day some love. That would really be amazing. Yes, if you want a reading, there's two versions, sweetie. You can have a mini, first name and specific question. They're a one card read. They are at random, no guarantee. Please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Get some energy in, or be my 1 to 3 top viewer, or you can donate. You can go to my bio, that's my picture, first and second options in my link tree. There are platforms to donate. When I'm live, they're only minimum of $10, €10 for a 5-minute dedicated reading, or you can go to PayPal, give me a minimum of $10 donation, or you can go and give me a trade. First name and specific question, otherwise I will not pick your questions. I am much more stricter in 26. So for minis, first name and specific question. Tandy, first name, specific question. Tabata, first name, specific question. Thank you. And anything on incoming love for me? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Yes, you need to go more out and about. Then you will find love. Debbie, is Esam talking with his friends over me and us? Let's see. For sure he's talking about you. And he's talking about opportunities for the future. He sees a future. It's like since he met you, he's talking more about the future and really like getting exciting for it. Tabitha, what is my near future? Having butterfly feelings about something that you're very passionate about. Yes, very nice. Shiara, is anyone interested in marriage with me? At this moment, no. Nobody that is around you. Tandy, is this year going to be a great for me? It's going to be a year that if you choose the difficult road, it's going to be very rewarding. It's not like it's going to be gifted to you. Hello, Sasha. Will only be happy with L long term. Yes, because Spirit brought them together. Paige, will my business be successful in 26? I'm feeling that your business needs to connect with their customers. It's like it's too much on its own. It's like on an island. So you need to find a way to connect with your customers. Suzanne, January card. Yes, of course, sweetie. Change The past is in the past. The future is everything possible. It's like ending and restarting. Nova, will John feel in his personal growth? I'm getting, as long as he's so negative, he will. But once he can turn that around, he won't. But at this moment, he needs to, yeah, he needs to change that approach. It's the law of attraction. What you're pushing out is what you're putting out is what you're attracting. Thank you, Shirley, for your donation. Where is Shirley? Shirley, you're next on deck. Debbie, you see change for him in documents if I ask small ones, like options that can create to change. It's like baby steps going towards that. Sasha, how will I do my financial presentation in Taiwan? Will I be awarded? I'm getting a yes. If you're really bringing up that energy this month, Debbie, I'm getting yes. Sorry, coffee is slow for me. It takes time, but I'm back. Yeah, no problem, sweetie. I'm going to do your 5-minute read. That's why I'm waiting for you. No worries. Let's do the reading of Shirley. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please donate in the next 10 minutes. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10 and euros. Or you can gift a train, okay? Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like while you're waiting, because I'll be back for mini reads if somebody donates, or oracle card readings once I'm done with Shirley, okay? Let's start Shirley's reading. I've been great getting attention from all men dating, going out, but ultimate, my soul is yearning for a financial stability and settling down with someone this year. It's like I'm trying to going on circles and playing, it just won't work. Go home to someone, you get me. Yeah, of course. Let's check and see what's going on, girl. What is going on? Okay. You know, it feels like nothing is happening, but it's all like getting you somewhere. It's like spirit knows that that's really what you want. But you want two things. You want financial stability and you want like a stable love connection. If you want somebody to come home to every day, it's somebody else than having adventures. I mean, this is something like you need to start realizing. Having this faithful kind of Labrador situation or having these spicy, interesting, cool experiences. These are two different kind of men, and you're not going to find a man that's going to switch corner. So at this moment, yes, you want to come home to somebody and feel, but you're not attracted to those kind of people. So this is not on the agenda, or that's not like a highest priority at this moment. Even you feel like you want it, it's not important enough, or the fear of finding somebody and then losing it is bigger than thank you, then you're next on deck, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on is that this is in a conflict situation. You're attracting people for great adventure. You're attracting people that are interesting. You are attracting beautiful people. You're attracting that. People that can also be like future interesting in job related scenarios. But these are all people who are being taken, who are not looking to settle down and are not interested in that. So this is something that is like not matching, Shirley. You're putting out something, but you're attracting something and you're not happy with what you're attracting, but that's what you're putting out. So you're not fair with yourself. So the Labrador type of person, or the, you know, the, what they call it, the minivan kind of person, you can find that too, but then you need to date in different areas. You need to be attracted to different parts of that human being. And that's not people that you just like see and then feel the sexual energy. No, these are people that you go on dates and you start talking with them and you start like seeing what they have and what they think. And in the beginning, you don't know them and you need to start knowing them. And then it becomes maybe a friendship or not. And then it continues in maybe that you can like settle down with them or fall in love with them. This is like a total different way to move forward. Of course, you can keep going as you're doing now on these guys that attract you physically, and then maybe from all the 20 you date, one will be able to settle down or will leave their wife for you. But in numbers, that's then the only one, and that you will have to choose, and that should be then the right one. It's very difficult to create that for you at this moment. So finding this person that is sitting home, then you need to start dating to find a sitting home person. And that's not the persons you're going out with now. So this is life. What do you want? There's nothing else available at this moment in the area that you're moving forward. Okay, money wise. Yes, money wise is a struggle. It was a struggle, but you survived. And as long as we don't start feeling that there is somebody that we can't see from a higher self that is looking out for us, and start like trusting that again on love connection, but also on financial connection, the most important with you is trust issues. You know, to be a spiritual person, you should always trust the world. And to be, the problem is that we are raised to control everything. We need to control our diary. We need to control our room. We need to control our clothes. We need to control, because people are scared of the outside world, and they learn their kids to control something, so they get this feeling of control. But if you look back to your parents, is that something you want to copy? Is that happiness? No, because control makes you sick, makes you small-minded, makes you don't want to be flexible. So if you don't control things and understand that the world always catches you when you fall, then you go through life differently with a more open view. So you see more things, more possibilities. You think out of the box to get what you want. And that's very acceptable, because the thing that you want, you can also give it to yourself, that you don't need anybody to give that to you. I'm glad you're saying something is happening in the background, because it seems like, no, it's not. It's you not being connected to that background because you want to control something. You have the feeling that you want somebody home when you come home, but you're dating something else, or you're attracted to something else, or spirit is giving you something else. So it means that this feeling shouldn't be that Labrador that is boring, should be something that you need to change in your house. And I think the house where you're living is not, it's done. It suits its purpose. It's over. And I think you should first focus on finding all these things for yourself and changing that for yourself, and creating a better like world where you feel safe and happy and want to go home to, because it's yours, and everything you have, you like, gives you a fuzzy and warm feeling, because then you can date for the right person that connects with you. And that's much more important than finding a slave to do everything instead of doing it yourself, what you can do for yourself. Because finding now that Labrador person, solving all these issues that you can solve yourself, in time you're going to solve that, and then that Labrador person, you don't need that anymore. So start thinking more about this. The oracle card that I'm pulling on your reading is create your karma. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. So we were talking about a collective. So the highest priority for you at this moment is find a safe place to call home. And you need to start feeling what you deserve, and start putting that feeling out. And it doesn't matter which postal code or how that house looks or in which area it is, as long as it gives you that feeling, because that's what you deserve. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. I really hope, because you deserve the best. But you're going a bit off track, and that's why you're lost. But once you're back on track, you shine as a queen always, my girl. I know. So you're just a bit off track, but don't worry. Just stick back to where you need to be, and you'll be fine, and enjoy the journey. You know, the destination is not important, the journey is. Okay, somebody still wants a mini today. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live this week on today, tomorrow at 1 GMT, Sunday, on Monday at 1 GMT PM, or on Thursday and on Fridays. These are the days that I'm going live this week. So please, if you're not following me, please follow. If you're not subscribed yet on my channel, please do so. Then you know when I'm live, because this is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you're interested in a mini, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, give me energy, like my post, give me some love, comments. For sure, I'll grab your question with my eyes because mini reads are at random, no guarantee, but I try to help and to read as many as I can. So please make it easy for me. First name and specific question if you want me to pick your question. On TikTok, my 1 to 3 top viewers gets priority. Next on decks is Paige. If somebody wants a 5-minute read with me today, only one person on my list, then you need to go to my bio, first and second option in my link trees, because mini reads are at random, no guarantee. But donated readings are guaranteed. And when I'm live, they're just for a small donation of $10, €10 minimum. Just go to my bio, first and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10 and euros, or you can give a train, okay? Let's see. You're so kind, Tinkerbell. I hear you. It's like maybe the universe feel like I want someone to save me, and that's not it. Yeah, because you will get bored of that savior. You don't want a savior. You get annoyed with saviors because then you can go back to the father of your daughter because he thinks that that's what you want, and then they save you with their view how they believe you need to be saved. I mean, that gives you chills. You will start screaming and running away because you know the best what you need. And if you start finding that Labrador where we're talking about, then somebody else is gonna save you. So they're gonna save you how they think to save you. And I think that's not gonna work. Any free soul can't connect like that, can't settle down for that. It's just gonna be a disaster for you. I have one donation, and that's Paige. But I'm gonna do a few minutes, Paige, and then you're next on deck. Where's Paige? Tandy, it's my new relationship going to work out. If you keep the communication, because you feel like you know each other, but you don't. Chiara, are Ben and Isa lasting long term? I'm seeing that they are lasting long term, like they care about each other, but in that kind of relationship, I don't think so. So it's really important, Tandy, to express or ask questions because you think you know him, and then if they say something, you think you understand, but you don't. So really have an open communication line. Rachel, will I be promoted at work soon? I'm seeing promotion is you're heading that way, but it's not soon. Happy New Year, Adina. Thank you for joining my live. Somebody still a mini? Not, then we'll go to Paige. Paige, where are you? Paige, yes, let's do Paige reading. Okay, my business in 26. Okay, got you, sweetie. Let's check what I'm pulling up on your business in 26. Okay, the first thing is that you're exhausted and you are your business. So the energy that you are putting out there, it's what you're attracting. I'm getting an exhausted business, and that's connected with your energy. I don't know why, but whatever to do with that business, it didn't went well like in the beginning, and you had like this high expectation. Yes, duh, wake up. Being a self-entrepreneur is tough, girl. I know. But you just need to keep showing up and staying positive because otherwise everything's going to go down the drain. And that's a bit what's happening now. I'm seeing that you thought it would be a walk in the park. You had high expectation. Maybe people around you were not really being honest when they grade the product, and they like spiced everything up, and you thought this was the good golden goose egg. But it was just a potential of the golden goose egg. And you know, feedback can be good or tough, but that's how we like slice the edges and create whatever it is. Also, this is a work in progress. The world is turning, the world is changing, the people are changing, people of different generations are needing your product, and you need our service, and you need to connect with them. So this is an ongoing business. This is not like I invent something, this is going to be amazing, it's going to be like putting out, everybody loves it, we'll connect with it, and then we'll just not want to progress or don't expect anything for the future, and everybody just getting older also needs that service and will be drawn to the same platform. It doesn't work like that. So your business should be a work in progress. Seeing that, you need to go about that, but also think more wisely in investments and so on, because it's a work in progress. It's never done. It's never, I'm going to put a lot of money in it and it's ready. So you better just like maybe think which versions you do and which don't, and then slowly for feedback and have money to develop further. I'm saying that this is like a part of your family. It's your baby. It needs to learn to walk. It needs to learn to eat. It needs to go to the loo. It's gonna start to talk. It needs to go to school. It needs to, it's gonna fall in love. It's just an onworking process. The moment that you see that, and you're understanding that the world around it needs that service, is always evaluating, because every year somebody of a different, like the millenniums getting older, the ones before the millenniums probably want that service as well. It's constantly moving, and these people are raised different, have different needs, and are drawn to different colors, different things. So it's like when you have a child, like on a later age, you need to stay young to know what they like, what they don't like, what is trendy, how they can connect with friends, and so on. It's often when people have like 2-3 kids and then 6 years later they have another one. You need to make more effort in the last one, because your other kids are older and you went like smoothly through those phases and you know them. But that smaller one will connect with different people, with different areas, with different aged parents of those kids, because they are the first. So you need to make more an effort to connect. I'm physic medium and have a business, but now I need to push where or how. Yeah, but that's happening. That's what I'm getting. It's a service. You need to connect with anybody and everybody. You can't just keep your clients as before, because they get old and they die, or they don't have problems anymore. It's also the same as mediumism. I'm going to start a service. That's my husband is building a platform that people can just send me a question and I can respond in a few hours, because that's what they want. People don't want to make an appointment anymore, don't want to go on Teams anymore. Yes, my old clients, yeah, but connecting with the youth, they just want to text. They just want like lives, they just want to pay. If I'm here, I'm here. If not, they like knowing when I'm coming. This is how you just need to connect with that stage. They are born with just like apps and pushing a button and having a result. It's like when I started mediumism, I had to go to a bourse. The bourse was known once a month in this village and people would travel all the way to that village and put it in their agenda to have like a 20-minute read with me. This youth is not gonna ever do that. Or then I started my practice. I had a place at home. Then people had to make an appointment. They couldn't show up the same day because I was booked. So people needed to book a week or 2 weeks, sometimes a month ahead, because I'm quite busy. So they don't do that anymore. They just shop around for another medium. So you need to progress. And actually, I like it more. I don't want, because when a person needs help, I want to help them right away. I really feel that that's giving me much more happiness in my job, because what does it, yeah, of course, if somebody wants a year reading, whatever, but this is all dying out. This is not the future. People just are using mediumism as a support coaching system. People are finally realizing that the third eye should be working perfectly, and they're using us for consults, for second guessing. When they're second guessing, they know we will be honest with them. They use us for motherly advice if their mother is dead, because we can talk to them, and you need it when you need it. And they want to know where to where to like focus on. I have business people that need to invest. They want to know what the stock is. They want to know it now. We're living in a 24/7 kind of situation. So this is what you need to start understanding, and you need to move forward to that. And that's why I'm gonna change my business as well, and my husband is building a platform for me that I will give to others to be able to use, because we need to change our medium kind of services. So this is my oracle card: embrace both light and dark. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth. Yes, I'm building a platform for everything, because being a medium on internet is quite complicated. because we need to do the money and and it's quite complicated. So I'm using like 2 platforms or 3 platforms. I'm using Teams for my one-on-ones. I'm using Hipsy, and I'm using Coffee. Hipsy, some services I don't like, so that I use Coffee, and Coffee is very like not giving me other services. So now my husband is building a platform with all those services connected, but also with services like the one-on-ones that you can do live with me, the same, but then as text messages when I'm not live. So you just put a question in, you pay $10, €10 minimum, and I'll answer it in an hour or two. So, and I can even make a video for you as well if you want. So we're building that platform, and we're gonna put that out as well. We're gonna bring it out to other mediums, because it's so complicated, you know, with stickies and also risks that people don't pay and all this. So all my experiences to help light workers and get away, because a lot of light workers just do little because they're busy with all the other shit to get it working, will be provided through my new platform that I invented and my husband built. So that's gonna be that's my new project that I'm really working very close with. So if somebody's interested in that, please send me an email, because once it's live, it's going to be live in a month, I will start using it. And and you can change it, you can make it your own if you want to. You can put your own pictures, you can choose your own colors, you can like make it all. So it's going to be like Coffee Hipsy, but then the good things connected, plus an extra service that people can just like with me, the Coffee 5-minute reads, that you can do that by text, and you decide as a medium when you're available or not, and then people know that you're online and you straight give an answer. Yeah, just send me an email, no problem. And then once it's live, I'll send you all the information. And it's not that you need to pay like a lot, it's just like Coffee and Hipsy, you just pay a fee for using it, and depending how much you use it. And of course you need a Stripe account, because they pay fees for money, of course, like anyone or PayPal. So we're not doing the money, we're just being that platform between. So you need to have a Stripe account and a PayPal account, and you can connect that to our service. So that's what we invented and are building at this moment, and will go live with this year, because it's such a hassle to be a medium and be modern and be able to address the questions and offer I get page totally. It's just with me, I'm luckily having an IT pass, so I can like find different programs and connect them in a way with Linktree to make it as easy as possible, but it's a lot. So that could make it life more easy, and it's expensive, because if you want to use Zoom, you need to pay for more than an hour reading. If you want to use so you need Zoom, you need a calendar to send Zoom links. That costs also like €20 a month. You need Zoom, that's also €20, €12 a month, I think. Then you need Stripe, that costs money. You need Coffee, costs money. You need Hipsy, costs money. So you're spending a lot of money and you didn't earn one thing. So it's quite complicated to offer and to be modern as a light worker at this moment, with all these systems that are not really working for us, the free ones. We need to spend a lot of money on it. So let's go to Gabby. Gabby, where are you, sweetie? As many as they want. As many as they want. It's just going to be a service that people can just, like Coffee or like Ipsy, you can just inscribe yourself, and that's it. And you stay or you leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter, whatever you want. So I'm not promoting mediums. You're promoting that it's your own thing. It's just an environment that you can just like sell your services and your readings and your pre-records and your message services, if you want to offer that as well, as I'm doing. And then, because if you offer services with WhatsApp, people are annoying you in your private. They don't know when you are answering or not. You need to, if you answer them, then you need to know what you're gonna pay. Then you need to send them a paying link. Then you need to hope they pay, or you need to ask like me ahead if they pay, and when they pay, then send them a link. So all this shit you will not have anymore, because that system, they just buy a question, they go to whatever payment method you want them to pay, and then you know it's paid, and then that money will not come to your account till you answer that question. So it's just a platform, and it's your like website. You sell it, you send it, you you decide what you offer or not. It's up to you. It's just a system where you can offer all those services, like your website, the same. So you don't need to use WhatsApp anymore. You don't need to use Teams anymore. You don't need to use Coffee. You don't need to use Hipsy anymore. So that. Okay, Gabby, where are you, sweetie? Gabby, where are you? Gabby, you donated. There she is. Okay, I'm gonna do your 5-minute read. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to donate. 10 minutes. Gabby, 10 minutes. You give me a double. Thank you so much, sweetie, for your double donation. Somebody still wants a 5-minute read with me today, then please donate. Doing the reading, I feel so much better. Thank you. I'm so happy you're doing better, sweetie. I really wish you the best. I don't like you feeling like that. You need to be the queen, Shirley. I always say, put your beautiful crown on your head, because life then smiles back to you, because you deserve that. You deserve the best, only the best. But if you want the best, you'll have to work for it, girl. You'll have to work for it, girl. Okay, Gabby. I'm going to go to Gabby. If somebody still wants a reading, then just donate one while I'm doing Gabby's reading. Okay, Gabby, is my business and financial situation going to improve this year? Let's check. Okay, Gabby, your business, what I'm picking up on is like, it needs a facelift. It's like it's like not it grown, it's more adult. It needs to be more like show trustworthy, this kind of glow. People need, you have these like startups, they're always like very fancy and fun, and then you have the companies who made it already. They're like more established, they have more, yeah, they have this different energy. So it can be both ways. It can be that you need to start seeing it as a more established business and not something that you're still like playing around with it or a hobby, because the energy you're putting out connected to your business, because your business is your baby and carrying your energy, is what people are feeling. Because at this moment, I'm feeling that the most clients you are missing out at this moment are like groups or together people who need to get something done, but they are like, there's conflict, resolving conflict, and to be able to want to use a product or service to resolve conflict, they need to like trust it. So I don't know if you need to add some services or change the look and feel or how you're describing services, but it's time that people, and they want to use it also abroad. So maybe internet, different countries, maybe go online. That's also an opportunity of money. So what I'm getting all about it, that your business and your financial is the base. It's like the groundwork. And now you need to start building if you want to earn more and if you want your business to be more successful. So it's like you built the first floor of your house and now you're going to build the second floor. And if you just keep the first floor, it's not enough. So you're ready to invest in a second floor, because then you're gonna get more return on your investment, because it sticks out. More people need that kind of house or are ready to spend more money for it. It's in a class where people want to use it. I'm seeing also that it needs to be fun. Most people who are shopping around, it's like they tried a lot and they were disappointed. So it should have a bit like, it needs to be addictive. It's a bit like TikTok, it is addictive. If you go everyday live, you go up, you go to D1, D2, and now I'm D299, and then you go to C1 and then C2. But if I don't go live for 3 days, then I start at the bottom again. So sometimes you feel like, I don't want to go live because I can't, but it's such a pity because if I don't, then I miss that. You get addicted to these kind of features. I'm not very sensitive for that, but some people are. They want to ace or something. I don't even know how it works, but there are people who, so it's like they need to like path things and then they get like the features or they get like these checks and then they feel like they belong to a team. This kind of things is the second floor that you need to like invest in. I hope it makes sense. Is B upset or disappointed with me for not having kept touch much lately? Let's check. I'm feeling that at this moment, this person has a lot of attention of people around him. I'm getting that in the future that it's gonna diminish. So probably it was the holidays. So he didn't needed that attention. But I'm seeing that this attention that he got in the meantime, that you give him less attention, will from others will diminish, and then he will really want more attention from you. He's very aware what you're working towards too, so he's aware that that you can't give him more than you can, but he's very like okay, like if in 3 weeks you can like be a good friend to him again. It's the friendship that is the most important. So this person really, because you get him, you understand him, you know what to tell him, you know what is going wrong, you can like, yeah, you know so much. He doesn't ask you and you say the right things. This is things he needs, like in 3 weeks. He believes that at this moment, whatever you're doing, it's gonna be, you'll have time for him. So in his head, he's like very focused that you will connect with him in 3 weeks, and he's really looking forward to that. So if that's not going to happen, he will be disappointed. It's like in the past, you sometimes are busy, but it's always like taking a kind of time space and then you're back. And in his head, it's going to be in 3 weeks. So if you don't react in the timestamp that he thinks 3 weeks, he will think that you are unfaithful, and that will spiral in him feeling that giving a lot to you and you not returning and emotionally disconnecting from you and wanting to find somebody else. So then he's gonna leave. That's what I'm picking up on. He's a guy like everything or nothing. So weird. People are like that when they are grown-ups. I mean, it's so intense. It's a lot. I'm getting that. That's why you also can't like do two things together, because it's a lot. This person needs a lot. So you have like a free pass if you don't want to upset him of another 3 weeks. Any message from Spirit or my brother? Okay, let's first go to Spirit. Okay, Spirits is saying that you need to start really connecting with other people on a more emotional level. It's like you keep it quite to the surface. It's like when you want to be emotionally vulnerable, you get hurt, but that's not normal, because vulnerability works two ways. People will see the good things in you, but also the bad things in you. And if they're not a friend, but a really good friend and a really emotionally caring about you, they will call you out on those things as well, even things that you as a person don't want to deal with, even things that, or characters of yourself that you're sabotaging yourself not to deal with. They're going to call you out for that. But that's being vulnerable, that's having a depth relationship. So you should like allow that. And yes, then I'm getting like, yeah, but when I let them in, I always get hurt. That's normal, because getting more vulnerable means vulnerable in the good, but also in the bad. And you should be able to see yourself in the mirror and not like run away from it, because that's the thing. This relationship makes you or confrontates you to learn to know you better, because you're manipulating those sides because you don't want to see them, because nobody's perfect and everybody has these sides. But having a more vulnerable relationship, you're gonna be called out on those areas because somebody cares about you, and they'll see that those areas are keeping you from moving or getting the goals that you want to. So sometimes meaning things are said to manipulate you, but in a vulnerable, good relationship, you're gonna get hurt as well, because that's more like somebody being honest to you, not sugarcoating it. And when you're stuck in life, you will have to face your fears to move forward, because otherwise you would be moving forward automatically, because everything that it feels good and smells good and tastes like coffee, like sugar, it's not coffee, it's sugar, goes automatically. But something that is sour or difficult, or a wine, or that you need to learn to drink, that goes more difficult. But then once you understand it, you get addicted to it. So this is about spirit. And to top off your reading, I'm getting your brother, and your brother is saying that if you just listen to Shasha and grab all that information from spirit, because Shasha is just grabbing that information from spirit, you're on the right track. You're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful 26. He's there really collecting all the information you need and all the possibilities that are available to get, if connected to your goals, to get it your way. But sometimes you're too scared to say yes to, and that's a pity. So he wants you to just be okay with opening up and understand that if you want to know somebody better, you're gonna get hurt, and the other way around. But that's just grow. It's like if you never hurt yourself, you would never walk, talk, or whatever, because that was also all a painful situation. I mean, getting your teeth is a painful situation. I mean, but we survived. The oracle card to top this reading is See the Karmic Reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. So that's what we were picking up on. That was the main message from Spirit, and that's your message. Okay, I hope it helped. Thank you so much. You keep it in a, it doesn't need to be surface level, it's just you keep it in a comfortable space, and you're ready to grow, so you need to take it deeper. It's nothing to do with superficial, it's just any depth that you can, like, feel like, okay, I'm a fish in the water, I'm, this is just enough to feel connected with the human beings, and it's just okay that nobody can hurt me. So it's not surface level, it's just the level that you choose, that you're comfortable. But to grow and to get your, like, targets or your manifestations become reality, you will have to grow as a person. And the information you get when you're older, because you don't go to school, is by connecting with other people and going through creating possibilities for yourself and making mistakes, and then you learn. But you're always in control how much you learn or how much you put in stake. So this is to surface level in spirit's eyes. If you want to meet your goals at the end of 26 that you are putting out for yourself, then you will have to get more raw, you will have to dig more deep, you will have to work on yourself in a deeper level. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I hope it makes sense. Okay, thank you all for being here. We're gonna do some oracle cards. If somebody still wants an oracle reading for you today, your oracle card, your day reading, then please put your first name in the comment box. Mini reads, I'm not doing them anymore today. Next mini reads will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. So please follow, subscribe, so I will pick, you will know when I'm live, and I will then read your mini. So if somebody wants an oracle card, that's the only thing I'm offering now, then please put your first name in the comment box. Nikki, your oracle card for today: purify your heart, let go lingering pain, and make space for joy. Your heart deserves to feel life again. That's a nice one. Baby, you want a oracle card? Release suppressed emotions, let the feelings you buried rise without shame. Cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins where expression flows. Then we have Shiara. Shiara. Oh, that's a nice one. Stop carrying what isn't yours. You've taken an emotional guilt and weight that were never yours. Give it back. Be free, Shiara. That's your card. Somebody else. Debbie. Release inner criticism. Silence the inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. That's a nice one. Let's see who's next. Tandy. Tandy. Align with your higher path. The more aligned with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. That's a nice one as well. Have a nice day, baby. Let's see. Naima. Naima. Trust the lessons, not the pain. You weren't meant to stay hurt. The pain wasn't the messenger. The wisdom is what you carry forward. That's a bit the same for Paige. For Gabby, I'm sorry. For Gabby. This is the same for Gabby as your reading was. Sorry. Ash. Align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose and pressure. Here, no pressure. This is your singing career, Ash. Sarah. Sarah. Choose wisely. Every choice matters. Choose with intentions and your future will align with your soul purpose. Oh, that's a beautiful one, Sarah. So you need to choose wisely because it's aligning, my sweetie. Somebody else still wants an oracle card. This is your last chance before I'm going to go off live and see you all tomorrow. If you're not following me yet, please give me a follow, subscribe. Blessed Saturday. I'm there tomorrow. Good Sunday. You too, Debbie. I'll be back live on Monday, Thursday, and Friday next week, okay? So whatever you are needing me, you know where to find me. I wish you all the best, everybody. Thank you so much for all the support. I'll see you all tomorrow. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye on TikTok. You can revisit all your readings on YouTube. That's the last option in my link tree, okay? Bye, sweeties.